Ooh, you have one of those days. You ever have one of those days where everything that can happen at one time happens? Well, that's exactly what's happening right now. I have to run down to Morgan Hill to open up the house for some carpets and cleaning, and then I have to run up to San Jose to have my project manager talk to a client, and then I have to go get my back stretched because I have a back problem, and then I have it's like 5 other things going on. Yet I'm still here. Here we are talking about today's highs and lows, Santa Clara County. Yeah, just ran back from the gym. First off, let's talk about 3 things you need to know. 3 things you need to know. I only got really one thing that I want to really bring up, which is pretty awesome. It's a great little article from Realty Times. You open that up for you. There you go. This is such a great video option. I'm going to make this into a real good video, something that I practice. So I'm practicing on you. 10 things you haven't thought of that'll make your move easier. First of all, call up your utilities. Say, hey, I'm moving in on this date, right? I could tell you back in the day, AT&T used to be 2-3 weeks out. Now they're like 3 months out. So get your utilities cracked out as quickly as possible, period. Everything, water, electricity, let them know this is my move-in date. And they'll be like, okay, well, we have you pegged out for 3 months. So that's absolutely one of those things that happen. Find doggy daycare options. If you have movers, your dogs are going to be pissed off and they're going to be like, what the hell's going on? You know, especially mine, because they're kind of knuckleheads sometimes. But find friends. We're blessed. We have friends that have dogs that our dogs love, and we trade off. Whenever they go on vacation, we watch their dog. Whenever we go on vacation, they get pummeled with our dogs. So something like that, right? Okay, this is 2 things. I don't even know if this goes, but pack a box of essentials, right? Have your ditty bag, have a go bag, right? And also, when you travel from house A to house B, whatever it is, have a box of other things like napkins, first aid kit, snacks for the kids, snacks for you, drinks, wet naps, everything that you would ever go travel with. You're traveling. You're basically traveling, but to a different place. Have like 2-3 days worth of clothes, change of clothes, because you never know. We have nightmares. I have a ton of nightmares of videos on my channel, moving nightmares, all sorts of different things that can happen. You just don't know. You have to be able to be prepared for it. Be ready. Yeah, there you go. And then think about the kids. Bring them games. Today it's kind of easy because you can just plug them into whatever the Nintendo thing is, or whatever they have. They just got one. So I don't know. They're the little Nintendo games. That's good enough. But one of them's also a bookie, so she'll bring like 30-40 books. It's just the thing. Sign up on the Nextdoor. Introduce yourself. Absolutely. If that's your swing, I tend to stay away from Nextdoor because there's a lot of negative Nellies there, and just don't like that type of mindset. I want to go and be positive, make fun of other people, but we do that with REWTF, but that's in good jest. I think the other way around, Karens kind of rule the Nextdoor, but that's completely up to you. There are Facebook groups. We have a Blossom Valley group. If you're moving into Blossom Valley, please feel free to jump in on that group. We talk about all sorts of stuff. Yes, keys, documents, a letter, say, hey, we hope you enjoy this house as much as we did, blah, blah, blah. I don't care if you're a renter or not, right? Here are the things we found making living here easier. Garbage day is on Tuesday. Our keys are right here. Here's the key to the mailbox. The pool, this is how you turn the pool on, right? Different little things. Absolutely leave the clicker. I don't know how many times I've bought a freaking clicker for my clients. It just happens. And it's something you don't think about. And I always say, leave it to one side of the oven. It's just my thing. My go-to thing is leave it to the left side of the oven. If there's a drawer, leave everything in the drawer. That way everybody knows that's where you go for everything, including extra keys. Change the locks. Guys, it's true. The people that lived there before may be honest, but they also may have given their keys to a friend of theirs. Up to you. You can get a kit. You can absolutely do that yourself. You can hire a locksmith. You can hire a handyman. Change the locks. You can get a kit, which is like $10, or you can buy a whole new set of doorknobs and with keys, and those are like $40, $50 a piece. Totally up to you, however you want to do it. Yeah, make your house your own. I always even say replace the toilet seats. I mean, sometimes you just even want to replace the entire toilet. You know, I get it. All right, find a doctor and dentist. Talk to your neighbors, right? Talk to your new neighbors. Find out who they are. Give them your phone number. You never know, right? My acquaintance friend just had appendicitis. I didn't know. They could have called me and said, hey, I'm dropping the kids off, right? Would be in position? No, because that's what we do. We take care of each other. When we're neighbors, we take care of each other. Hey, I have to take my husband into surgery for appendicitis. Can I drop my three kids off and my dog? I have blankets ready for you. Come on over, right? Same thing with dentists and doctors. Find out who their favorites are and try them all out. Okay, enough of that. Let's go into the real nitty gritty stuff. Yes, inventory is still bad. Guys, we're lower and lower every day. It's getting worse. This was 893, I think. I can't remember what this. I messed up on this. So these numbers are wrong. These are the new numbers. Gas or interest rates are 689. They came down for 715. So be glad for that. Gas is the same as last week. 193 closes last week in Santa Clara County. That's not a lot. That's not. I mean, I know that seems like it's a lot, but it's not. These are single family home sales. We have 795 active homes. Here's the thing. Back in the day, we were doing 400 a week. But that was during the firestorm when everybody was crazy and you were paying $400,000 less, right? Or $400,000 over list price just for the pleasure of buying a house. Now you're in control. The appraiser that I follow, Ryan Lundquist, talked about concessions. Concessions are still being done. We just got in a contract with another VA deal. And, with a VA deal, the one negative thing is that the seller has to pay for all Section 1 clearance and all required repairs by the underwriter because that's required. The seller has to pay for it. The buyer cannot pay for it because it's a VA loan. That's just the rules. It's not a negative, but it's a great time to buy if you have a FHA or VA or you're struggling in certain areas. And when I tell you that, I'm telling you, don't go into a house that just got on market. You just don't. If you don't have 20% down, you can't go listing over price, 135% over list price. Wait, because there are deals to be had, right? And that's the perfect segue into this. Let's take a look at these. Orchard Hill Lane. Look at this beautiful thing, $15 million. Now, it was on market, how many days? It didn't even say how many days on market. Probably none. Oh, 18 days on market. Yeah, look at this thing. And the buyer probably came in and said, I have to have a deal. I have to be able to say I got it under list price. So he went $5 under on $15 million. You just don't know. I don't know. Look at that. Yeah, if I had $15 million to spare, I absolutely would do this. Yeah, but I don't. So there you go. Okay, and then the lowest sold price is Logan Drive, $750 in all of Santa Clara. This is the best deal you're going to get in Santa Clara. Oh, all the pictures are gone. Looks like it was a rental, no cooling, but it has central forced air. It doesn't say anything about windows. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't tell. Looks like it was a rental, definitely. And There's Reed Hillview. Oh, I have a house coming up. Actually, it's coming up over here. But yeah, good area. There you go, 750, which you can get for $1 million. Wow. This guy didn't mess around, right? He's like, I don't know what the market's going to call for. Let's just get it over. Let's not argue about it. Let's find out how to get this thing sold as quickly as possible. It's probably not in the best shape, but let's just see what the market will bring. And a smart seller said, I trust you. Let's do that. And look at this thing. It sold in just a few days, 9 days on market. And whoa, that's not it. That's Bray Ave. That's Bray. That's the highest list price to sales price. So list at 1.150, sold for 1.4. That's 135%. Guys, that's the way to do it. Go a little bit under where the market is. You're going to get a lot of offers. You're going to sell it quick. That's how I sold Phyllis. We listed it at 1.888888888. Sold for $2,550,000. In fact, $51,000. It's 35% over list price, right? Not bragging. We went below the market, but we were still $200,000 lower than or higher than the lowest list price at the time. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant is the lowest list price to sales price. Price. Sold for $750. Oh no, Mount Pleasant. Boy, I have my numbers all mixed up here today. Mount Logan. Original list price sold at 1.8, or list price was 1.8. Now it's 1.4. Mount Pleasant, that's a nice area. Not a big fan of that yard though. Ugh. Oh my. Everything about this house is screaming, paint me. Give me new. What in the world? Look at that. That is some disco looking bar right there. And they got the mirrors still. Faux tray ceiling. Yeah. Arc. See, everybody always asks, should we put arches in? There's your answer. Lord. Oh man, that's tough. I mean, I get it. You're using every space, but that could have been better served as a pantry. Because, how much drinking are you going to do? You're really going to be ironing. Oh my. Maximize space. Use that attic. Yeah, just say no to arches. And then the next one, Bray, Mount Logan. Yeah, okay, there you go. As entertaining as it is, there you go. Tomorrow we're talking about REWTF, and what else are we doing? 40 days on market just for San Jose. All right, I'm Vito Scarnecchia. We'll see you out there.